Hello guys, you're welcome to another episode of Nothing with Abby. Today, we're going to be talking about, let's just talk depression. Yeah, let's just talk mental health. Yeah, it's been a burden in my heart for a few weeks now, and because of the reoccurrence of suicide rates that we've been having both between the poor and the rich, between the young and the old, and it's quite amazing because there's actually something that has to be done about this, don't you think? Okay, everyone, you're welcome to another episode of Nursing with Abby. My name is Nurse Abiodun. I'm a nurse, I'm a midwife, I'm a public health advocate, and I love what I do. On this channel, we talk about nursing, we talk about lifestyle, and we talk about everything in between. Now, today is actually not a very up moment, but we definitely must talk about it because it's a health issue, and we really have to talk about it. So today we're going to be talking about depression and what causes it. What is the I'm just going to talk, briefly, just a layman understanding of depression, how you know you're already going into depression, and how you can quickly drive yourself out of it before it escalates into something else. Okay, so for quite a number of people that you've seen, I know you've seen the story of a young boy who's about 20 something years old, who has a wife and a daughter, and unfortunately just went through the bridge and just jumped into the lagoon, and he died. Yes, some people said he was under the influence of drugs. Some people were saying that he was depressed. Some people were saying that he came from emotional abuse. And from the little stories that we heard from the wife and then from the family, they said that he's been behaving irrationally for a while. And they tried to get him help, but they couldn't. He ended his life. Now, another one is the case of Miss USA. I know a lot of, people have had such information about the demise of the former Miss USA of, I think, 2019. And she actually she was said to have jumped down through the apartment building. I think it's about the high-rise building, and she jumped down and lost her life. And she said it was told that she wrote a suicide note before she left. Now, there is also a case of a young 13-year-old boy who, because the mother was a bit too harsh on him and was about to, maybe I think he did something wrong, and he believed that the mother is going to mete out a serious punishment on him, and all he just did was to tie a rope around his neck behind the school, and he ended his life. Now, these three stories are tragic enough as it is, and it's not something that you'd want anyone to go through. I really won't be able to show you the gruesome moments of those, especially the 13-year-old because of YouTube, but I'll definitely you've seen the Miss USA and then the other guy. Now, it's a big deal. Now, it's important for us to know that there's a thin line between mental health and mental illness. It's a really thin line, and crossing through those lines comes with a whole lot of issues. Now, even for the rich, you're looking at Miss USA and you're wondering, what else could that person ever want? She actually won a pageant. She's actually rich in her own way. She's probably a citizen of the United States of America. What else could she need? But sincerely, going through the series of depression cases and suicidal cases, you'd understand and know that even wealth or riches really might not do it. Yes, we've seen cases of children who were born into the rich and high and mighty family who are still taking their lives. So definitely it's not about the riches. Now, let's go to the causes of depression. Now, a lot of people give so different causes of it, but I'll just give you a brief something that I know about it. Number one is when you're going through the stress. Yes, it could be emotional stress, physical stress, the downsides of life, which quite a number of people go through at one stage of their life or the other. Yes, it could be loss of a job, abandonment, it could be grief, loss of a loved one, it could even be the loss of a pet. Yes, it could be as grievous as little as that to some people, but grievous to others. Now, that could be having to lose something or lose someone that's so dear to you, and you feel that you can't live life anymore, and all you just want to do is take your life. So you get depressed, and then it escalates if not treated. Now, another case is the case of when you're not wanted, you feel not wanted. Yes, when you feel not wanted, or you feel you're between the devil and the deep blue sea, like you might believe yourself to be. That's when you have a low self-esteem. That's where you don't feel good about yourself. Your internal energy is gone. You don't even feel like there's something to accomplish in the world anymore, like that. And then all you do is, let me just end it all. Yes, you just get into depression like that, and then you end it, or the person ends it all. Now, some people also be under the influence of drugs. Yes, like the young young lad who jumped down through the bridge. I think he was under the influence of drugs, with quite a number of those drugs give you such kind of side effects that will just push one into deeper depression. Yes, some of those drugs are so with so much components that you might feel hype and high. After a while, the person just slips down into depression and might not be able to get back up. Now, those are the signs. Those are the causes. Now, what are the signs of depression? Now, you could be seeing someone who is depressed, who is withdrawn, who is isolating himself from others, who doesn't want to, things that normally excite or make the person happy no longer makes the person excited or happy. It could even be as little as even your children do not even make you happy anymore. You feel cranky, you feel very, very agitated, you are always on the edge, and you're not interested in things that normally should interest you. Now, this could be obvious signs of depression that you really need to seek help. Now, having said that, some people could also function less effectively at work. Yes, they could be making more mistakes, they could be getting into more trouble, they might not be able to function effectively in the capacity through which they work, and then such definitely might affect the mental capability and overall work effect of such a person. Now, those are the various signs of depression. Now, what exactly can depression lead to? Now, the bottom line is depression could lead to the person now, hearing voices, hallucinating, the person having suicidal thoughts, suicidal ideations, and then actually committing the suicide. Now, a lot of people would say because she just did a little drama for us the last time, she might not do it again. She's just threatening us for this because of this situation, that she want to kill herself or something. Now, it's important for us to know that every suicidal threat should always be handled highly. Yes, highly, because it's been shown that those that actually committed suicide, that tried it one time or the other before they actually did the acts that actually led to their death. So do not trivialize any suicidal threats. It's very, very important. Now, what do we do? Now, we have come to the situation where we know that there is a problem and there should be a solution. Now, what do we do? The first thing to do is seek help from those who can help you. It's not just running your mouth anywhere. Seek help from those who can help you. Seek help from your mentors. Seek help from those who are, maybe it could be the religious body. It could be your mentor, like I said. It could be your mental health facility if you have such. It could be your school counselor. It could be your school guardian. Seek help. Let them know how you feel. Now, it's important for you to just spread it out. It could be something just like bottled emotions of abandonment, maybe from your family, and all you just need to do is you just need that motherly care. And if you could get that, you could just drift yourself out of depression and get on your way to success. So please speak out. It's very important. Speak out and tell people who need to know. Seek help. Yes, seek help. It could be from a therapist. It could be from, like I said. Now, there are those who are actually trained in mental health, especially specialists that are trained on this particular issue. So if you are privy to any of them, it's better for you, because those ones are actually trained. They are sort of psychiatrists or mental health psychologists, like that, and they will be able to help you find a way around your situation. They're probably using some, guided imagery. They could be using some, hypnosis and things that could help you just drift out of it. They could be using, your good memories to get you out of the bad memories and then get you on track. It could just be a word of advice that could actually jolt you out of that depression, away from suicide, back to the path of righteousness. So I think these are the little that I was able to cook up to help us to understand that depression is real. Suicide is real. People are going through a whole lot, and it's important for us to care and help ourselves. Have you had anyone who is feeling depressed lately? Don't leave such a person. Try to help, because your help could go a long way to ensure that we reduce another suicide in our society. Till I see you in my next episode, have a beautiful day. Bye bye for now.